This case is one of England's most famous unsolved mysteries. For over 130 years, people have tried to find the killer, but his identity remains a secret. Even though the crimes happened a long time ago, the police files are still open because the world is still fascinated by the person who terrified an entire city. In 1888, the East End of London was a dark, dirty place filled with thick fog and dim gas lamps. On August 31st, a woman was killed in a place called Bucks Row. The attack was so fast and quiet that no one heard anything. But that was just the start. 8 days later, a second victim was found on Honbury Street. This time, the killer showed he had the skills of a doctor or a surgeon. He attacked the woman in a dark backyard and disappeared with her organs before anyone woke up. People began to realize they weren't dealing with a normal criminal. They were hunting a ghost who knew exactly how the human body worked. Soon, a letter written in red ink arrived at a news office. In it, the killer laughed at the police and promised to kill again. He signed it with the name we still remember today, Jack the Ripper. On the night of September 30th, the city went into a total panic. The killer attacked 2 people in just 1 hour. He was interrupted during the first attack and had to run away. But instead of hiding, he walked to a nearby area and found another victim. By the time the police arrived, he had already finished and disappeared into the fog. The worst happened in November. The final victim was killed inside her own room behind a locked door. Because he was indoors, the killer had plenty of time. He stayed for hours in the candlelight, committing a terrible crime before leaving. Then, everything suddenly stopped. There were no more letters and no more murders. The police never caught him. Jack the Ripper walked into the London fog over a century ago and was never seen again. He remains a mystery, a killer who became famous by disappearing into the darkness.